Ayo, I got a lot to say, but I'm gonna just keep it. I'm gonna try to keep it short. But so I told y'all 2 days ago I was gonna apply to get a credit limit on my credit card, my personal credit card. Well, I didn't get approved, and yeah, so that didn't go out well. But the crazy thing about it is, I found out that I end up getting approved on that same week, on the 24th. So I'm like, yo, why y'all ain't tell me this? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like, yo, like, why y'all ain't tell me this? You know, so I called them. I was just like, because, like, it's two things. Now, I'm about to do another video about this, but apparently, it was this false method that, like, in order to not get hit with a hard inquiry for Navy Federal for your personal credit limit, you got to go to the Navy Federal app, which I gotta start doing my research. Like, I'm no longer listening to credit repair YouTubers, like, because I got it from a YouTuber. So that was a lie. I ended up calling them because I had an email saying that I wasn't approved, and I told the lady, I'm like, yo, why I wasn't approved? And she was like, you gotta wait to the letter. And then I got hit with an inquiry. You know, then I told her, I was like, yo, am I going to get hit with a hard inquiry? She said, yeah. And I was just like, well, somebody told me I didn't. And she was like, yeah, that was a lie and stuff like that. So basically, I got a call, I think TransUnion, who pulled from my personal. I gotta give them a call. You know, whenever because it didn't hit my it didn't hit my credit report yet, but when it do, I'm gonna call them and be like, hey, listen, I had 2 reasons why you need to remove this hard inquiry off my report. I have 2 reasons. I got proof too. So and if they don't remove it, then I'm just gonna take it to CFPB or something like that. Like, I'm gonna fight this. So but because of what happened, I had to reschedule my appointment with the program that's gonna help me get a house, which I'm not too mad about because I'm not really ready to buy a house this year. I'm ready to buy a house next year. So I wasn't really tripping about that. So, you know, yeah, I wasn't really tripping about that. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'll wait till, like the next appointment was like at March, and I was like, damn. But I was just like, I ain't really tripping because I wasn't buying a house this year anyway. So I picked the earliest time for March. So I got that lined up. I'm still going to see if I can apply for Navy Federal Business and PNC Bank since they pulled from Experian. And yeah, and you know, see how that goes. Now, I always have the worst luck, yo. So as you can see, I'm still in this busted behind car, and I know y'all probably like, I thought she got a new car, and even though I bought a car, it's not a new car, and the car has some issues with it that I wasn't expecting to have, and one of them is the engine. Now there's like leakage I got a leak basically, and when I had to get an oil change, the guy was telling me like, yeah, like, if I was you, like, I wouldn't get it fixed and stuff like that. Like, hitting me with the, like, you should get rid of this car soon. And I was just like, oh, hell no. So, like, I told the boy that bought me this car, like, yo, listen, somebody told me this car ain't no use, so I'm about to take it to my mechanic. So I took it to the mechanic, and he was like, hey, listen, you can drive this Jeep. There's 2 things you need to remember. One, get some oil the type of oil for this Jeep, which I got, and make sure you check the oil change, because it's going to be leaking. Your car is going to be leaking, so make sure you check the oil change. Check the oil, and just put oil on it and stuff like that. And I was just like, all right, and I was just like, all right. So I did that. I got the oil and stuff like that, and I'm going to do it later on today to check the oil to see if it's good or not. And yeah, so I did that, right? So I'm even though I'm good. Oh yeah, it was that, the oil, and like whenever it snows and whenever it rains, try to stay my distance. Like, be careful, cause your car is not in a position to be. I mean, you can still drive the Jeep. Just be careful, cause it's an 08. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's still like it's damn near a hoopty. It's an 08 car, so I'm only gonna be driving that car for like 3 years. I'm hoping less than 3 years, and so yeah. Now, I got two personal checking accounts from different banks, and apparently something happened that like I said, I'm trying to apply for these 2 business accounts with Navy Federal and PNC Bank, and I got personal accounts with them, and I was paying off my freaking credit card from my PNC Bank, and I checked today, and I got a negative balance. Now I gotta like, the job that I work at, like, it's depositing on my my Navy Federal, so I'm not getting no deposit on my PNC Bank. So it's just like, it's up to me whether if I should like keep the PNC Bank checking account or not, which I'm thinking about not once I get a business credit card. So listen. I was like, damn, like, I could have took the lazy route and be like, okay, I'm just going to transfer my money from my Navy such and such to PNC, but my cheap ass didn't want to get hit with no fees and stuff like that. So I was just like, all right, I'm just going to do it the regular way, and like, you know what I'm saying, like, go to the branch, the ATM. So the branch is like 30 minutes away from me, like more than 30 minutes away from me, and bruh, so the branch is 30 minutes away from me, and I'm literally, like, I got this old behind car. I don't got no gas in it like that. Like, I'm running off E like a motherfucker, and I'm literally like 3 minutes away to the branch. Tell me why a police officer stops me. My inspection tickets is expired. My license plate is expired. Like, it's an old ass license plate I got, and there's no insurance on this car. I'm thinking I'm done. Now, this video is getting long, so I'm gonna do a part 2. But you guys stick to, like, part 2 is crazy. Part 2 is crazy.